So you're there watching a film, and they are unleashing actual spells. Now I wonder, what's a spell? Is it not just words? Words are how things are controlled. Spirits are controlled by words. I saw a man talking, and he said his sister had a spell book. Her husband had left her. She was trying to get him to come back, or something bad to happen to him for leaving her. He took his sister's spell book. He said he did it twice only, and he ran away from it. It was horrible. One was someone who kept tormenting him in school. Guy hit him, punched him, saying he wants to fight him. If not, the teacher came in on the bus, did something to him. He now took this and looked for a spell to do something to. He didn't tell which spell. He didn't give any details. He said he doesn't want people to go and do it. And he found a spell and used it. Something terrible happened to that guy immediately. The second spell he used, there was a girl, very beautiful, not in his league at all. Him, poor boy, impossible. Everybody was drooling over this girl. So he looked in his sister's book and saw a spell to catch girls. He used it. The girl became his girlfriend. Out of all the top choices, it's him she picked. He said when he realized how real this thing was, he just separated himself from it and never did anything. That it's too powerful. But these are words in a book, and they will say, do this. Maybe light a candle at 12 midnight. Again, some of you know what I'm talking about. You saw it in movies. You think it's not a joke. It's pure witchcraft. It's real darkness. It's the real deal. They are not playing with you. You're the one that thinks it's a game. In doing that, you are saying to Satan, oh God, yes, you're taking orders from him. You're using his soldiers, his spirits. You used Satan's spirits and send them on assignment. They can never work for you for free, ever. There's nothing like that. The one thing Satan cannot do is do anything for you for free. God will do 1,000 things for you for free. Satan, never, never, ever, never do something for you for free. If Satan has ever done anything for you, you pay back. It's not small. Satan is so wicked that he did something for your great-great-grandfather. He's still collecting from the great-great-grandchildren. That's how evil Satan is. A lot of the things we deal with, people are dealing with. The claim he's using on the whole families. Grandfather that died in 1975, 1962. Satan is here, still collecting. And you guys pay your dues. Haba. Didn't my great-great-grandfather pay you back by doing this and that? So interest has accrued. Very evil being like this. And people play with him. You don't play with Satan. You don't look at that movie and say, hey, just wait. You don't play that song and say, in that song they are singing, hey guy, come around the town. Do you know what you just said? You don't know. Neither do you care. We tell everybody, go and listen and watch the video called The Truth Behind Hip Hop. We keep saying it. Why do we say it? The truth behind hip hop. We say it because he says something. It's not a message. He's talking. Forget the venue. He's putting up projector. He's explaining things. He's telling you real things. People have come out from that. They tell you the concoctions, the darkness, the demonic allocations they did to get what they have. Have you heard of Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson paid his dues. You think everything was just famous? There's natural talent. Then there's power. There's help. It's not natural. You don't look at all. Michael Jackson would pass. Girls all over would faint. That's power. That's not music. He's not even singing. He passes in a car and he goes like this. See a whole crowd of people. He waved at me. He waved at me. It took him. He waved at me. He passes. They swoon. They drop like flies. You still think, no. It's unction to function. From beneath, he had it. When you come under the influence of that authority, Just like a man of God, you come under the power. But which power? Witchcraft power. When people go for music concerts of 9-inch nails, I told you, and they are dancing and dancing, next thing they pull down their clothes and start defecating. Why? That's what the power that is on them said they should do. I told you I didn't read this in a Christian book. I read it in a sociology book in this library when I was a student in the 90s. And it was a psychology book, and they were saying, strange behavior. Why do people... It wasn't a Christian book. They were not talking about Jesus. It was a textbook. They're trying to understand the psychological influences that will make someone poo during a concert right there in the field. Why? That demon comes on them and says, let it out, let it out. Weird stuff. Why do people do all kinds of things? Spirits. So the summary of what I'm saying is that in this day and time, there's going to be greater manifestations of spirits in today. Why? It's the end time. There has to be help. Our human body cannot do enough. And Satan knows that his people's human bodies cannot do enough. So they're going to send a lot of help. Each side is going to send a lot of spiritual help to their side. And I'm asking you again, which side are you on? Because you can't be in the middle. Why? God may be nice before asking for your hand. Satan is a kidnapper. He does not ask. When you were molested when you were 5, they didn't say, please, could I? No. Satan is known to steal and kill and destroy. So if you don't yield to the army of God, Satan will kidnap you to join his own. It is what it is. Neutral. I'm not on any side. I'm neutral. You can't be neutral. Satan no go agree. Even if God agreed, Satan does not agree. How does God get people to join his side? You call it preaching, evangelism, the gospel, the good news. Come to the side of the Lord. How does Satan get his own? Bad things. You were 2.5 years. You can't even know how this thing started in your life. You didn't ask your permission. Wasn't gentle. It's evil. Send someone, the person infects you with this demonic thing. Infects you deliberately. A maid, a relative, a classmate, a so-called teacher plants it. Whether they knew what they're doing or not, and some knew, some don't. That is to tag you to become part of his army. But I'm bringing you good news today, that your heart shouldn't be so broken. You shouldn't be under such a great weight where you, listen to me, this is good news. This is our message. You don't go like, I know I'm not good. I know it's not for people like me. That's a lie. That's exactly why you're hearing this message. God wants to free you and clean you up and use you in his own army. Some of God's best soldiers were once soldiers in the army of darkness. Some of his best soldiers. God wants you to boldly ask him to allow him to conscript you for his own army.